Kia ora and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Auckland War Memorial Museum and to your Maori cultural performance. We are your performing group Te Whānau Raukura, here to share with you the beautiful facets of Maori through song and through dance. Along our journey, we hope to inform you as best as we can so you may take this valuable information back to your respected homelands, wherever that may be. Now, we began our performance with the sound of the pukaia, or our war trumpet. We also have the pukatara, or the conch shell. Wind instruments like these we use to herald the approach of manuhiri or visitors, much like yourselves, who are coming on to our traditional villages. You are then accorded with the karanga, or the cry of welcome, performed by one of our maidens. Now, this is usually the first voice you would hear once entering upon our villages. However, today you are welcome under the veil of peace. We then went on to our waiaka tira, or our choral item. Waiaka meaning song, tira as a group. Throughout this item we paid homage to our Heavenly Father, our ancestors and those who have passed on. If you have travelled from afar, we welcome you here to our homeland, Aotearoa, the land of the long white cloud. This name was given to us by our tupuna, or our ancestors. Come with us as we take you on a journey and share with you how these lands were discovered.
Hawaii ki nui!
Hawaii ki roa!
Hawaii ki pāpapa!
Legends tell of our ancient explorers. They left their homelands of Hawaii and navigated across the vast ocean of their Wānui-a-Kiwa in search of a new homeland. They are known across the Pacific as Kupe and his wife, Ine Dauparanga. Now their journey was long until finally in the distance, a long formation of clouds appeared, and with this, they were certain that land was near. Kupe! Tiro! Heo Aotearoa!
We shall name these lands Aotearoa, the land of the long white cloud.
They returned to Hawaii with this knowledge of a new homeland, and following in their wake, a series of migrations began. This is known as Te Heke Nui, or the Great Migration. Countless days and nights were spent at sea. Vast sails abroad, wrapped commands and chants called forth all warriors to stay vigilant throughout their journey. A close affinity with the sea, our people soon became expert navigators. The constellations, the moon and the movement of the ocean were their navigational tools. To bring this story to life, we feature the poi, a percussion instrument used to bring rhythm to our chant. Even though the journey from Hawaii was complete, a new journey was about to begin for Maori here in Aotearoa. So now you know just how these lands were discovered. Traditionally, we, the Maori, we never had a written language. So all of our stories and our histories were passed down through word of mouth. But to make it easier for us to retain, we would also turn them into chant form. Today we would like to perform a chant we know as Hea Ha Te Ho. Now Hea Ha Te Ho speaks of a local prophet we know as Titei. Titei had a vision of the forthcoming of strange vessels onto these shores, and he predicted that change was about to happen. So for you now, a glimpse into our traditional ways of singing Hea Ha Te Ho. Practice today. Now here in Aotearoa we have a common phrase which we would like to teach you. This phrase is made up of two words, kia and ora, and when you put these two words together it creates the phrase kia ora. Now I would like you to repeat after me with a nice loud and clear voice. Kia ora!
Kia ora!
That wasn't too bad, but I'm sure we can try that again. Kia ora!
Kia ora!
Kia ora has a few different meanings depending on the way we say it. Kia ora can be used to say hello. Kia ora can be used to say thank you. Kia ora can also be used to say well done, fantastic, or even way to go, the all black. But in its true sense, kia ora does mean good health to you or to be well. So kia ora to you all. Now in the turn of the 1800s, a prominent leader of ours, Sir Ngata, introduced us to an instrument which changed the way we, the Maori, sang forever. Now we all know this instrument as the guitar.
Wow.
With the introduction of the guitar, it added tunes, harmonies and melodies to our traditional chants and created a more contemporary item, bringing forth our next item, the Waiata Aringa. Now the Waiata Aringa is a synchronized hand action song. Throughout this item you'll see two distinctive features. The first feature you'll see is what we know as the takaki, or the stamping of the right foot. Now this is done to keep us in time with the music, as well as keeping us in time with each other. Now the second feature you'll see is our most unique feature. We know this as the wiri. Now we the Maori, we believe everything that moves has a life force or an energy, or what we know as mauri, so we depict this with the quivering of our hands. Today we te whānau raupura would like to perform a Waiata Aringa we know as Kua Rongorongo Ake Aho. So for you now, a Waiata Aringa.
Wow.
we the Maori, we love to sing and we love to dance. We also like to have a lot of fun while learning at the same time. Which brings us to our next segment, our pastime games. Now the first of our pastime games we'd like to show you is known to us as the poi. Now the poi is simply a ball at the end of a string. Traditionally it was used by our men to increase the suppleness in the wrist for our handheld weapons. However, nowadays the poi has been modernised and handed to we the maidens, and now we use this tool to depict animations such as the rowing of our ancestral waka or canoe. We can use the poi to depict the flight patterns of the native birds here in Aotearoa, and it can also be used as a great percussion tool as well.
Wow.
How about a round of applause for our maidens? A single poi we know as maketu. We'd also like to invite our warriors back on stage for the tool we know as the paku. Now these are tapping sticks used to accompany our traditional chants. So for you now, our single short poi, maketu. Now the final of our pastime games is our most fun game. We know this as the TP Korea or our short sits. Pass between players to players. This is used to improve our hand-eye coordination, our timing and our reflexes. Now the main objective is for us not to drop a stick. However, if any of our performers are to drop a stick today, they'll have to buy our very hungry guitarists lunch later on today. So let's see how our performers go in our final game, our TP Korea.
From our most fun pastime games, so the reasons why we had it, I'd like to bring forth a segment we know as Tūtaua, Maori weapon. Now there are two weapons I'd like to feature, and the first is a weapon we consider to be our most deadly. Now what is a weapon we know as a potu? Now the potu is a short handheld club. Now this is how it is. Maori at fashion into three different shapes. Now the one our warrior is showcasing today is a weapon we know as the mere, and this is simply sharpened around the edges. Now the word potu comes from the word to strike. Movements that were done with this weapon, well, kiri, our foot movements. Now they depict the native movements of our birds here in New Zealand, keeping our warriors nice and light upon their feet. Carved in the hands of a very skilled warrior, the potu can kill our enemies within seconds. Our warrior Maori with the first of our weapons, the potu. The second of our weapons is a quarterstaff we know as the taiaha is our most common weapon. Notice how it is by our warrior rua at fashion into the abstract form of our ancestors. I'd like to explain briefly the other different parts. Now we begin with the upoko, or the head. Extending from the end, the whetero, or the protruding tongue. A defined feature to us, the Maori. And we believe with protruding the tongue is showing an act of defiance or intimidation. Ngakaru, or the eyes of the weapon. Now this weapon has a set on each side, used to guide and protect our warriors spiritually from all four sides. No weapon. The aware here of the taiaha, used as a form of distraction to enable our warrior to go on with a strike. The wheeled weapon in a part we know as the roporapa, the body, where this weapon is held and maneuvered. The deadliest parts we have right there, our side blades, used to strike our enemies down. The butt end used to thrust into our enemies. Folks, our warrior rua with the second of our weapons, the taia. I'd like to bring forth both of our warriors to perform what we know as po'oga. Po'oga are our basic strikes, and these strikes are concentrated in parts such as the head, the neck, the body, and the legs. Our warrior Māori move for the first of our strikes to the head. 114! Our warrior Rua with strikes to the neck. 115! With strikes to the body. 115! The final of our strikes to the leg. 1, 2, 5! Those are just a few of the basic strikes we know as Paul Rock. I'd like to bring forth our warriors once again to perform what is known to us as kara. These are our counter strikes up here. It is concentrated at those same parts of the body. Our warrior Rua for the first of our counter strikes to the head. With counter strikes to the neck. Counter strikes to the body. And both of our warriors in the final of our counter strikes to the head. 1, 2, 3. Folks, have a round of applause for our warriors. Folks, well, I'm sorry to say, but this has almost brought us to the end of our performance for you today. However, we do have one more final item we'd like to bring forth. It is our most common and our most traditional, and if you enjoy watching rugby, you may have seen this item before. This is our war dance, the haka. Now, the haka was used by our people as a way of preparing us spiritually, mentally, and physically before going to war. Now, throughout this item, you'd notice gestures such as the protruding tongue and the widening of the eyes, used by our people as an act of defiance or intimidation. You'll also notice the hitting and the slapping of the arms, the chest, and the legs, used as a way of strengthening and conditioning our bodies before going to war. Feel free to pull out your cameras and take as many photographs or videos as you like. This is our final item, the haka. Unfortunately, it has brought us to the end of our performance. If it was not the end of our time here with you, shortly our performers will make their way into the foyer just outside these doors here, where they are there to answer any questions that you might have. Also, if you'd like to take any photos, our performers are not camera shy at all. But how about a final round of applause for your performance?